but the 15 to 30% growth at this event is quite possible. We're now dealing with a steady increase in popularity due to a record increase in demand. Ethereum could overtake Bitcoin by capitalization and become a top 1 cryptocurrency. Welcome to the Coin Post. If you were already going to sell your Ethereum because its rate dropped below $400, then perhaps you should see this video first. This episode is dedicated to the top 2 cryptocurrency, so we will discuss when is the Ethereum 2.0 launch and how it can affect the price. And then we're gonna talk about the cause of the cost increase from $235 to $440 and if there's any further potential. And finally, we'll have the Ethereum price prediction for 2020 and 2021. I'm gonna talk briefly about whether Ethereum can move Bitcoin from its first place in capitalization. Subscribe to our channel and join the best community on YouTube. Let's begin. So how should the first, aka zero phase of transition to the POS algorithm get started? The official test network with simultaneous support of the main Ethereum clients must work smoothly for at least 3 months. Given the date of its launch, we could see Ethereum version 2.0 on November 4th, but on August 16, due to a bug in the Prism client, the test network was split into several forks. This led to the fact that out of the 75 validators rewarded for confirming transactions, the number dropped first to 5% and then to 0 at all. After these events, even Vitalik Buterin stated that he did not expect such a high level of difficulty when switching to the platform's new version. However, he believes in success and has seen significant progress recently. These may have been the cause of the Ethereum developers' determination, who believed that this failure is no reason to delay Ethereum 2.0, or they suddenly remembered they'd already missed many deadlines. Of course, launching Ethereum 2.0 is absolutely essential, and later we'll talk about why. But now I want to express one concern. Back in the summer of 2016, Buterin and his team carried out the hard fork in the blockchain, rolling back the system due to some code error in the DIO project. This resulted in splitting the chain and emergence of the Ethereum Classic, which is the original version of the blockchain. So is it possible that doing it in haste now will lead to the radical ways of solving the problem, and as a result, we'll get the new Ethereum Classic version 2.0 again? I'd hate to think about how many issues they could have when transferring individual applications. And now, as for the impact of the transition to the POS algorithm on the Ethereum price. If we take the example of Cardano's growth, due to the activation of Shelly's also prolonged upgrade, the price has increased by almost 50%. I don't think Ether is capable of 2x's either, but the 15 to 30% growth at this event is quite possible. We'll talk more about the price in the final part of the video, and in the meantime, let's figure out why we need all this. Why do we need Ethereum 2.0 so badly that Vitalik Buterin and the team are willing to risk a possible network split, even though it's a purely hypothetical situation? Let's look at the cost of commissions for transactions in Ethereum. As you can see, Bitcoin transactions have at some point proved to be cheaper, and it's quite possible that soon the Ether would overtake Bitcoin in this way, because its blockchain handles more and more transactions, and the current network load level is comparable to what it was in December 2017 and January 2018. But if then it was a short-term peak caused by the rise of the Ethereum price to a historic high of $1,400, we're now dealing with a steady increase in popularity due to a record increase in demand for transactions in stablecoins, widely used in both cryptocurrency exchanges and the decentralized finance sector. FYI, there's a new record there daily, so if you want a separate episode about Defi, let me know in the comments, please. The most popular stablecoin, both in general and on the Ethereum blockchain, is the USDT from Tether. And while they don't mind their stablecoin to be on different platforms, it's most in demand on Ethereum. Therefore, the company is now moving USDT from Tron to Ethereum and has just completed the global transfer of $1 billion of tokens. But Tether is more of a story for exchange markets. At the same time, DeFi project users prefer algorithmic stablecoins, such as the DII from the Maker project. This market is actively growing and has new fascinating offers. There's even a Yearn finance token, which appeared a little over a month ago, but its price is already higher than the Bitcoin one. The fact that the attention of Ethereum users to stablecoins and DeFi projects affects ETH price, you can see by doing a simple experiment. Compare the Ether price today, when Bitcoin is $11,600, compared to the price it had when it reached this level in 2019. It's the summer of last year, and then Ethereum was just over $300. And this year we have been over $400 already. So with that, I'd like to move to the Ethereum prediction. And since this is not a simple thing, I'm asking you to support me and give this video a thumbs up. I will stick to my guns and repeat it. The future Ethereum price depends directly on the Bitcoin rate. Of course, there may be some local growth that we mentioned in the first part of the video, but generally it's the Bitcoin that matters. So if you open its chart, there is an interesting pattern that you can find there. We had rapid growth at the end of April, then Bitcoin tried to stabilize above 10,000 during May and June. And when it seemed like it was the end and it would go down from there, we get another big pump ending in above $11,000. Then there were some unsuccessful attempts to get above $12,000, which gives us the previous picture on the chart. It's a steady growth I talked about in the previous video. By the way, there's also a bad scenario for Bitcoin there, so if you haven't seen it, go and find the link in the description box. In the meantime, with such a Bitcoin movement, we could get stuck in the sideways for a month or so and then hit 13K. However, Ethereum could react in advance and increase by 40% or more, as it happened with the previous Bitcoin pump when it took $11,000. Benjamin Cowen will tell us what happens next to the Ether rate. We're gonna have a brief overview of his predictions immediately after the reminder that the more people subscribe to our channel, the stronger the community, and the audience will grow faster too. This is the best incentive for the growth of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies. Click the subscribe button and contribute to going to the moon. We've had Benjamin Cowen on our channel when predicting the crypto market to update its historic high, and today he's drawing parallels between Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I would agree with him on that. His calculations show that by the end of 2020, we can get a more rapid increase in Bitcoin price, even with a new historic high. Against this backdrop, Ethereum will grow slower, but the rate of $500, $600, or even $700 seems quite feasible. Next, the cryptocurrency market might have a correction, moving to consolidation. And then in 2022 or 2023, we'll finally get to the moon, and Ethereum is gonna show a lot more profitability than Bitcoin. In an instant, Ethereum could overtake Bitcoin by capitalization and become a top 1 cryptocurrency. But after that, the market will become bearish again, and Bitcoin will regain its first place, because altcoins always fall much faster and harder. So that's one fascinating long-term prediction. If you have another one, share it in the comments please. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. It's the Coin Post channel. Subscribe and get enlightened.